teams, and then we're going to start a game. So I'm just going to give you numbers. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay?
She left. What's her name?
I know.
Alexa.
Oh, Mohawk. Alright, so if you're a 1, you're going to come on this side of the court. If you're a 2, you're going to go on this side. 3 people are going to be on this side. Well, just get on each side.
Can I step out?
Yeah.
Wait, why is it on my phone?
Because it's 6 and 5. Alright. So we are going to have 3 people start over here and 1 person start over here. And we're going to rotate. So we're going to play like a little game. And we're going to... Alright, so 1 person's going to start here. And since there's 5 on this team, they're going to rotate. So it's going to be 1 person here, 1 person's going to stand out. 1 person is going to stand here. They're going to be the setters. 1 person is going to stand back here. They're going to be the bumpers. And this person here is going to catch it. Alright, so the person in the back. Andrew, can you give us the ball to Colin? Thank you. Alright, Brian, just stand off for a second. Alright, so you're going to throw it to me. Sal, stand here. Yep. You're going to throw it to me. Alright, I'm going to bump it up. You want to try and bump it to the person right here. So I'm just going to throw. Alright, so I bumped it to Sal. He's going to set it, and he's going to set it to that person here, and this person's going to catch it. Alright? And then we're going to rotate, so the person that's out is going to go in, and then we're just going to go around like this. Okay? So we're going to play a game, and we're going to see like who can rotate first. Like rotate around first, just to try and like... So we're just working on like the skills right now. So this team has 6, so we're going to... So you guys are going to go 1 extra time. Okay?
So three of your team's members will be on the side you're on, with 1 person being on the opposite side, and that person is the one that's throwing the ball.
Yeah.
There's 5 people, so 1 of them is going to be sitting out, and they're going to be rotating with the person that catches the ball.
Alright, so who's on this team? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's just us. Oh, yes, please.
Wait, how does that...
We're 4. 5.
4 and 5.
Should we just say these teams? Oh, wait.
This is good.
They're supposed to be on that side.
It's just that this team won't have an extra person, so you guys won't have anybody going out. You'll just be rotating at the time.
No, this... Yeah, are you on the show? No, when I gave you your number, were you 1 or 2? Alright, so 2's over here. So you guys are not going to have an extra person rotate. So you guys said you got 4, you're just going to do the... Yeah, there you go. So 3 over there and 1 over here. I don't know how I counted those.
Oh, so you're off. You're just off.
So you're going to throw... So this person here is going to throw it to the person in the back.
I'm setting.
So did everybody see that? So this person throws it to the person in the back, and then they bump it up to the person in the front, they set it, and they catch it, and then you rotate.
Can you guys do it again?
No, you have to bump it. Here, throw it back.
Sorry.
Bump it to me.
Only the ace.
Wait, Andrew, you're going to go out now? Yeah, and then Jack's going to go in. Yeah, there we go. So rotate this way.
I don't know. This to me looks like already the game condition. So I wonder because the game itself is not this is highly modified. So and I don't know if the tactical problem was set per se. So I wonder where they're headed with this. This looks like the tactical games approach. It looks like the game condition already. Also, the inform.
We stay at the same spot.
No, just even if you drop it, just rotate. If you just want to work on like the bumping instead of so you guys have to go in every time.
So in this case,
Ready, set.
Yeah.
Ready, set, go.
Sal, I swear to God, you messed up. I beat you. What?
Yo, John, you're right. Oh, you're good.
So I bump it to you.
Catch it, Sal. The race, run.
Right?
Up. Here.
Come on, Sal.
So in the tactical games approach, you wanted them to play, and then you're going to observe what the tactical problem is. In this case, it was assigned as height, ball height. So
Remember, guys, the last person is just
I am just seeing the rotation system in here, which again looks like a game condition, not the game itself. There's two quadrants.
You're gonna stay with the groups you're in, and you're gonna play in a game of keep up. Three teams actually, 3 teams, and the goal is to get the ball, to consistently get the ball to your other partners. So when you're hitting the ball with the set first, you want to make sure your elbows are pointed and your arms completely are getting extended, as well as your knees are bent as well. When it comes to bumping, your knees are going to stay bent with your arms locked, and you want to lift your knees as well as with a little. You want to apply a little bit of force with your arms to give it the height to go up.
So we're going to be in groups of 3, so I want you guys to work on getting the ball high, because when I was observing in your game, like you guys weren't getting the ball very high to your teammates, right? In order to be able to get over the net or pass to your teammate, you want to get that ball up and high. So we're going to get in groups of 3, so Anthony, go with those
Okay,
two.
so what Christian just said is skill development. That's what you do when you set. That's what you do when you pass. What Alyssa just said is the tactical goal. But how do you get to that tactical goal is that what Christian just said, you needed to add the element, not modify, not to add anything, just modify it. So what you use there is that your extension on your legs, as we did in class before, the extension of your arms and leg is the one that is going to produce force for the ball to get high. See, Alyssa is talking, but he's talking under.
You could set and bump, right?
See that there are questions by them in terms of what to do. So the informant needed to be a little bit more clear. How do you make it clearer? Is that, for example, the first task, there was some questions about it. You just walk them through. You don't have to do the skill. You don't have to apply them in a demonstration yet. You can just walk them through. This is what you're going to do now. We're going to add the bump and the set, and then you show them what to do, and that's it. That will take you not even 2 minutes to explain, and they'll do it. See? So right now, they broke the system that they had, which again I can understand that maybe is a high. Hold on.
A good height you guys want to have to the ball is your ball really quick. When you're hitting the ball and you cannot see the ridges anymore, that's when you know you're getting the ball with a good height. So if I set it and I can't really picture the ridges, then I'm giving my partners a good amount of time to figure out which pass and which hit they want to use. All right?
Before you guys start it, you want to make sure you're using that force, right? You want to get it nice and high. And for someone like in this group where Andrew is about 6'5", you want to try and get it above his head, because if you're on his team, you want to pass to him so he could either set it over the net or pass to another teammate. All right, so you guys can go again. Continue your keep up game.
Knees bent, guys. Knees bent.
Okay, well that was better. That was I mean the ridges, that's an interesting way of putting it. Basically, what you just need to say is that it needs to be high enough, because the whole purpose is just to give your teammate enough time to get under the ball and get set, so the next hit comes into place. That's pretty much what you have to say. It's a different way of saying it. Because again, in practical terms, you don't pay attention to the ridges of the volleyball. What you look is for the height, and you're concentrating on the next hit. So again, room for improvement when it comes to the way that you're approaching it. I can see the groups of 3, between the group. But I would have liked for the game to take place, and then that rotation system that you had at the beginning, that could have been your game condition. And then at one point just run it when the ball is being not tossed, no tossing whatsoever. You're just going to be hitting it back and forth, and then give them a goal of how many hits before they rotate. See? And then put them to play the game itself per se. And then there is when you're going to address the whole situation of that extension with power, so it gives the height that is needed for the partner to be comfortable in getting the next hit in gameplay.
Alright, so you're gonna sub in when they like rotate. Alright, so now we're gonna play a game of volleyball.
So in terms of the equation, the tactical problem was somewhere in there. It was not necessarily presented at first.
Remember, keep your knees bent and you want to extend your arms. And then also when bumping, the knees are bent as well. And you straighten your knees and you want to get the ball high with a little bit of accuracy.
Exactly, but what do you do? How do you do that?
Maybe not that. Yeah. Well, we're gonna be okay, so we're gonna play
Well, how do you do that? You demonstrated it, but how do you achieve that? And that's what I'm saying, that in the equation, the movement and skill part, as related to the specific tactic, needs to be addressed better. And the game condition is a suggestion of mine. I think it would have been better just to keep it the way it was, put him to play the game, and then that first task that you had, develop it. So the goal was to just have the hits going back and forth, right? And then put him back to play the game again. And in the movement and skills part, it's just that you want to make sure that those extensions now are helping you generate enough power for the ball to go high enough, with the purpose of giving your teammate enough time to 4 more minutes. 4 more.
Alright. So we're gonna play an actual game of volleyball. We're just gonna start off with a throw off, okay?
I got it. Fine. I got it.
I want to see one pass to your partner before you send it over. There you go. Good point. You guys gotta make sure you're getting it to your partner nice and high, right? Another thing, if you're getting the ball nice and high and you give it to your partner, they can hit it over the net because the net is all the way up here. No, you don't need to serve it. We're just gonna start with a toss.
You say nice and high, but again, it's the technique of it, how to become technical about it. Again, it was more of skill development. You needed just to add that element because that is going to make certain that they apply it in gameplay.
One pass before you hit it over.
So it's high enough.
We're gonna play till 6 because we got a couple more minutes.
Remember, guys,
Yeah, 2 more minutes.
the ball high, serve it.
So yeah, you serve. Rotate.
We won that point.
Nice.
Keep the ball high.
You want to make sure the ball's going high for your teammates, right?
See those ridges? Better.
Nice. That was really good with the ball height.
Andrew!
All right. They're pointing. So throw it
Man,
to
what's
them.
going on?
Yeah, you look, we don't have an assessment sheet right now, right?
All right, you're still high. That's good. One pass to your teammates before you turn it over.
Jack.
Nice and high, right?
No, I don't.
She never said that.
All right, typical volleyball is 3 balls. So we're just, guys, make sure you're rotating to the attacking man. 32.
Okay, and I think that's pretty much all the observations. Right now they're just wrapping up the game.
Make sure you're getting up, bend your knees.
Rotate. Jack, son.
Okay, you see that right there was a little bit of more technical aspect to it, what Alyssa just said. But again, that needed to be consistent throughout the game. You know, what does it mean to go and keep it high? Same thing that what Christian just said before. I mean, just right there at the end. But that needed to be consistent in gameplay. Okay. Time.
Everybody freeze! So this team won. Everybody come over here. Real quick. Alright. So what are some critical elements that that you use to get the ball nice and high?
Ridges.
Jack?
Extended my arms forward.
Good?
Good. What else?
I didn't see a single ridge.
Bent my
Okay.
knees.
Yeah?
Good. Knees bent. I like hearing
Yeah,
that.
good force. You want to push that up. If you're setting or bumpy, you still want to use force, right?
Would you be able to tell me some benefits there would be to getting the ball up high, either for your partner, let's say, or getting the ball across the other side?
More time for your teammates.
Yes, the timing of your teammates. Yes, it gives your teammates more time to.
Yeah,
to
but
pick
look at the
pick a
video.
hit
That
and
was a
to
good
get to
answer,
the ball
but
as well.
he was not necessarily enforcing
guys.
anything.